Hello, and welcome back to English with Gemma, where we turn English practice into progress. Today, we are going to be talking about five things in English that make absolutely no sense. Um, if you have been learning English for a while, you might feel frustrated sometimes when there are these weird exceptions in the English language that don't really seem to have any rhyme or reason, which is an idiom that means things are the way that they are without any clear reason. And yeah, I have been wanting to make an episode like this for a while because I want you guys to realize that it's not you, it's English. And let's get into it. Number one, the word read, read. We pronounce it differently depending on time. So in the present tense, it's read, like I read a lot of books. But in the past tense, it's pronounced read. Like yesterday, I read a lot. And the annoying thing for English learners is that the spelling doesn't change. So it's spelled read in the present and the past, but that vowel sound changes. So in the present tense, read, long vowel sound, and in the past tense, read, short vowel sound. It sounds exactly the same in the past tense as the color red, R-E-D, red, and R-E-A-D in the past, red. So I don't know if that helps you at all, but yeah, it's very annoying. I hate it. I hate it. Okay, number two, buffalo, 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 buffalo is technically grammatically correct. I will explain. Let me break it down. I promise I'm not summoning a demon or something. Buffalo, buffalo, buffalo. Buffalo, the city in New York. Buffalo, the animal. And buffalo, a verb which means to confuse or intimidate. So the sentence roughly means buffalo bison that are confused by other buffalo bison also confuse more buffalo bison. So you you probably think I've lost my mind. But I swear it makes sense. It's kind of like, okay, let me give you an example in another language of what I'm trying to convey. Like in Spanish, the verb comer means to eat, and como means I eat. Como also means how. So you could say this sentence, como, which means como, how do I eat? Como, I eat how I eat. How do I eat? I eat how I eat. Como. I'm not kidding. I swear it's true. So that's what I was trying to do the same thing in English with this buffalo sentence, but it doesn't really make as much sense. Okay, number three. The plural of mouse is mice, but house isn't heis, for example. So those plurals, one mouse, two mice, makes sense. It follows a pattern. But then why don't we say one house, two heis? You know, like if we're using that rule, why is it should be the same? Like, come on, English. Like one goose, one geese, right? Goose, the bird. One goose, one geese. So the animal moose, one moose, two meese. No, it's not. It's mooses. So yeah, one moose, two meese doesn't exist, but one goose, two geese does. So English plurals are just vibes. You know, there's no consistency, there's no meaning, there's no, I don't know. I mean, some of them do have patterns, but these irregular plurals in English are often exactly that, very irregular and stupid. I feel like English plurals were just designed by like a group chat of people being like, what do you guys think? What should we do for this plural? And they're just like, I think it would be funny if we said it like this. I swear to God. Number four, inflammable means the same thing as flammable. Flammable means that something can catch fire, but inflammable also means that something can catch fire. Non-flammable means that something can't catch fire. Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. So why does adding in make it more fiery? Just like famous and infamous. It's the same, like infamous is like very well known. It doesn't mean not famous. It's like the infamous serial killer John Wayne Gacy, right? It means the very famous. So like in should make it negative, but it doesn't. And inflammable, same thing. But I'll tell you why. This one actually has a reason. English borrowed inflammable from the Latin language, where in means the prefix in means to cause something. But nobody knows that. Nobody really knows that, so it doesn't really make sense. Can you imagine if like for years people saw on a container like inflammable and they're like, oh, good, that means it won't explode. Well, surprise, it will explode. All right, number 5. We park on driveways and drive on parkways. I'll say it again. We park on driveways and drive on parkways. What? Who named these? Who approved this? Tell me who, and I will go and have a very heated conversation with them. A driveway is like where your car stops, right? You drive up to your house and you park your car in the driveway. But a parkway is where your car is moving 65 miles an hour, like a highway. So it's not just confusing. It feels like betrayal, it feels wrong. English really said words don't need to describe reality. They just need confidence, and everyone will just have to follow the rules, It's just so crazy. Like what really grinds my gears is like nobody like make reformations to the English language, like after years and years and years of these nonsensical things. Why can't somebody step in and be like, you know what, guys, let's change this, let's update this? Like, where is the English committee? Let's update some things, I don't know. I'm just an English teacher struggling to explain to my students why English is the way that it is. So let's wrap it up. Today we learned that English changes its pronunciation based on tense, oftentimes. Sometimes the same word 8 times in a row can actually have meaning. Not really, more so in Spanish. English refuses to commit to rules in the plural. Irregular plurals suck. English actively risks you exploding or catching on fire with the word inflammable. And it names things on roads incorrectly to purposefully confuse you, I think. And yet, we love English. We use it. We actively choose to study it. And it is the lingua franca. It is the global language in common between 2 non-native speakers. So even though it's crazy and oftentimes doesn't make sense, we are stuck with it. Kind of like your parents or your annoying siblings. You just got to learn to love them how they are. So I hope you guys liked this little lighthearted episode, and I'll catch you next week. Bye.